Right, so now we're going to make a pasta bake. I've prepared a lot of the ingredients already, but first of all I want to show you how to make a white sauce really easily from scratch with just these three ingredients. So I've got 550 mils of milk, I've got 50 grams of butter, and I will use 1 tablespoon of, this is just plain flour that I've got here. So I'm going to turn my stove on, add the milk all into the pan. Then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour, and I'm also going to put the butter. The butter is cut into smaller chunks. Then all you need is a whisk, and we're just going to let it all cook together at the same time. What will happen here is that the butter will start to melt, the flour will thicken the milk, and as that happens it will become a lovely smooth white sauce for our pasta. While this is happening, I just want to talk about this plate here. I've pre-cooked the pasta that was in my box. I've pre-cooked more broccoli florets. After I've cooked the pasta for about 8 minutes, I added the broccoli florets to the same pan with the water and the pasta in, and I just cooked it for 2 minutes. I've chopped up a carrot and the stalks of the broccoli, and I've pre-cooked that. I had some mushrooms left, and I just fried these in the pan as well, and I had 1 onion left, so I fried that as well, so it's all ready. Also, I've taken some of the tomato sauce that was in my box, and you may think, what on earth is this? Has Peter gone gaga? No, he hasn't. He's kept the water from the pasta, because I'll show you later the trick how to thin your sauce down. Here I am still stirring away, but my white sauce has been cooking now for 5 minutes, and I will show you how lovely and thick it is becoming. It's important to cook your white sauce for at least 5 to 6, 7 minutes even, if you can bear it. But you have to keep on stirring it, otherwise it will stick to the bottom or burn to the bottom of the pan, and that's not what we want. I'm just also going to add a pinch of salt and pepper. Whisk that in very quickly. So there you can make a white sauce now. Remember, for your cauliflower cheese as well. Lovely and thick. So take all of these ingredients, simply just to mix it together. Now I'm going to add the tomato sauce, and I'll first stir that through. So you must remember, this is going to go in the oven. So listen carefully. When we put things in the oven, we know it's going to dry out, and this is too dry. The pasta will stick in the oven, and that is why I've kept some of the pasta water that's got all the starch in that we've cooked the pasta with, and I'm just going to wet it. So this is my 4th spoon of pasta water, and immediately this is starting to look better. This is going to be absolutely delicious. So I'm going to put half of the white sauce, stir it through, and then all of that into my dish. Shaky, shaky. Rest of the white sauce can just go over. And just to finish this off, I'm going to grate some more cheese. So remember, we did some grating before. The grater only works when you grate down. So pressure onto the cheese, hold onto your box grater, press right down and bring the cheese away from the grater's blade and start again at the top. By doing that, you will never get your knuckles in the grater. We don't want red cheese. We just stick with the yellow cheese today. So remember, everything is cooked in here, everything is pre-cooked. It just needs to warm through and get some nice color. If you had some breadcrumbs, if I did have some breadcrumbs, I would have put that over the top. That will make it really lovely and crispy. We're going to cook this in the oven for at least half an hour. Right, so from a few simple ingredients, we've created this delicious pasta bake. It's nice and juicy, just the way it should be. Look at that. All the vegetables from our box, I can smell it. Just glorious. Do you mind if I do?